New horror story. You're in my drawer. I was halfway through my second week at the city morgue when I noticed it. A drawer that shouldn't exist. I was doing inventory, checking each refrigerated compartment against the logbook. Drawer 17, Mr. Lewis. Drawer 18, Mrs. Carter. Drawer 19, nothing. The log jumped straight to drawer 20, but there it was, drawer 19, no label, no entry. At first, I thought it was a simple clerical error. I bent down, brushing my fingers against the cold metal handle. That's when I felt it. Scratches. Deep, jagged scratches on the inside of the handle. The overhead light flickered, and for a moment I swore I heard something. A faint, rhythmic sound, like fingertips tapping from the other side of the steel. I shook it off. I wasn't about to open an unlocked drawer in the middle of the night without clearance. I marked it in my notes and kept going. But every time I moved further down the row, I could feel it behind me, like the cold air from inside was somehow leaking out. An hour later, the security camera feed glitched. The monitor in the office flickered to static, then snapped back. Every drawer looked normal, except drawer 19. It was open about 2 inches. No one else was in the building. I grabbed my gloves and walked back to the storage room. Sure enough, it was ajar, a faint mist curling out into the already chilled air. I told myself to just push it shut. But as I put my hand on the handle, I heard it again, the tapping. Only this time, it wasn't faint. It was fast, frantic, like someone was pounding their nails against the steel. And then, a voice, whispering, my name. I stumbled back, heart pounding, my breath clouding in front of me. It was so cold now I could see frost forming on the corners of my gloves. The tapping stopped. And then, something tapped back. Not on the drawer, on my shoulder. I spun around, nothing. But when I turned back, drawer 19 was wide open. Inside, there was no body bag, no sheet, just a pitch black space that seemed to go deeper than the length of the drawer. Too deep. The air pouring out smelled of earth, damp, freshly dug earth. And from somewhere inside, far away but moving closer, I heard footsteps. I should have run. I wanted to, but something about that darkness pulled at me. My fingers gripped the edge of the steel, and I leaned forward, peering in. 2 pale hands shot out, gripping my wrist with ice-cold strength. The face that followed wasn't rotting or bruised like the bodies I was used to. It was alive. Eyes wide, skin flawless, but lips twisted into a smile that didn't reach the eyes. You're in my drawer, it whispered. The next thing I remember is waking up on the morgue floor. The lights were steady again, the air warmer. Drawer 19 was closed. The logbook sat where I'd left it, still skipping from 18 to 20. I tried to convince myself it was a dream, a stress-induced hallucination. But when I stood up, I realized my wrists ached. Pulling up my sleeves, I saw deep, purple bruises shaped exactly like 2 hands. That was last night. Tonight, I came in for my shift and went straight to inventory. Drawer 17, Mr. Lewis. Drawer 18, Mrs. Carter. During 19, still unlisted. Only now there's a label taped to the front. It says my name. Thank you for listening. If you really liked the story, please like the video and subscribe for more.